don't want to drop the F-bomb right now.
Yeah, there's the sound of doors opening and closing.
What is that?
I did want to add this on. Was that you? Okay, there's thumping coming from above us. Oh lordy. Okay. I guess be ready for anything here. Hello, the Retromantic here, along with Sir Daniel 1975.
How you doing?
We are coming to you today from an abandoned location.
Yes, we are.
This building was originally a 1930s prison. There is some evidence that it may later have been used as some kind of industrial building or factory, and then most recently it was used as a co-op for the exchange of fruits and vegetables and kind of like a farmer's market type thing. It has been abandoned for 15 years, about 15 years now. I have been here twice before. Most recently back in the spring with another channel that you've heard me mention before, JPVideos, a variety channel that also does a fair amount of abandoned locations. This was, however, during the daytime. I will post a link to the original one right here and down below the video as well if you want to see the first time that we came. We thought that we would make a video to set it apart from the one I did before. We come back at night to get the whole nighttime experience here, see what it looks like at night, and also see if anything has changed since the last time I visited, which we already, upon coming in, we noticed quite a few, or I noticed quite a few things that were different than the last time. He is in kind of a different position because he actually has had dealings with this location.
Yes.
He worked for a place that would make deliveries here.
Well, we picked up things here.
Picked up things here.
Yeah, things were stores here, we picked them up. So, and that was 14 years ago. So, I mean, it wasn't entirely abandoned, 15, but a lot has changed since then for me. A lot. So
hopefully he'll be able to share some tidbits of what it was like back then as well. We are in Western North Carolina, but I won't be giving out the actual location of the building due to vandals and other unwanted activity that could take place as a result. There is some graffiti and that type of thing, but really not a lot for the amount of time that it's been abandoned. So we want to kind of see that it stays that way. You will be able to see a lot of the original architecture. Right now we're standing in a cell block, and the original windows are still here. The heavy-duty door right there is part of the original prison. The main areas are largely untouched except for some modifications that were made for the other types of uses for the building. We're gonna get going and explore these main buildings. There's some outbuildings as well that are newer. Out behind here, there's some worker type of building, there's an office building, and some other things. So let's get going. Join us now for this nighttime tour of the 1930s abandoned prison.
And it's really cold.
It's very cold. It's in the 20s. Let's go.
Yes, let's get this on.
Definitely not doing that again. We're going with that. Okay, so we do have two cameras going on tonight. Daniel's camera has night vision, and he'll be using that, and then I will be using my powerful light. So I will try to get two different types of views into the final video.
Yes, 2 types of views. That'll be really cool.
I just heard a noise.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Okay.
Yeah, we are hearing lots of noises out there, aren't we?
It is.
We heard some animals or something before that it seemed like it was 50 feet away, but I don't think that it really was, but.
Oh my God. There's definitely a sound of a creaky door opening.
Yeah. And pan the floor, will you? The white. I mean, I don't know what this is. It does look like a salt circle. And I often wonder if maybe some paranormal researchers or some sorts of folk were out here doing something. It's kind of unnerving to see that for me, because
So there's another one in this over here. Here's the original prison, windows from the original prison.
I think people were sitting on the stools. And so,
It is possible that the boxes were being used as stools. The ceiling in this place is pretty unique. Just take a look at that. Here's another of the really heavy-duty prison doors. What is that?
I really want to drop the F-bomb right now.
Yeah, there's the sound of doors opening and closing.
What is that? I mean,
If there's anybody here, we're just taking pictures, making a video about the history of the building. So this was a bathroom, obviously. You can tell by the toilet there. I do remember this from the original video. There's a lot of little stampers down here. I don't remember what they said, but they're still here. Large pink. Large pink? Extra large pink. Large HP. This wall says, "Hell is here." Just in case you'd like to know. We found hell, and we are here. This wall says, "Hell is here." Just in case you'd like to know.
Just in case you'd like to know.
says, "Hell is here." Just in case you went to know. We found hell. Okay, so here's that room on the right is where we did the intro. There's another room like it there on the left. These are two cells from the original prison, and again, those are the original doors from then. Wow. This is some really retro electrical work here. How'd you like to get in there and work that out?
Take a pass.
This little skinny part in the middle, wonder what that was used for. Little window. You think that's just the wind? Because it is windy out.
Yeah, it's probably just something, a loose door somewhere.
Seat from a vehicle. This was here before. It was in a different place or position. So, I mean, obviously, people have been in here. Old phone. There's the other seat. The outside trying to make its way in. Did we mention it's freezing? Spare toilet if you need one.
I'll pass.
Well, if you change your mind, you know where to find it. I think the walk-in is over here. Oh, there's another bathroom. So this is a really large walk-in cooler area. It's got a lot of decay going on in here. I don't know why, but that hole sort of freaks me out. Like someone's peering through it. Okay, there's a lot of plastic utensils here. That's what we were hearing, wasn't it? So the wind was blowing this door and it sounded like someone was sneaking up on us. So for whatever reason, when I was here before with JPVideos, we missed this entire building, even though we knew it was here. There's not much in it. It's just empty. But I did want to add this on. Was that you? Okay.
That was above us.
Above us?
Above us.
Okay. There's thumping coming from above us. Oh, Lordy. Okay. Probably just an animal. Here's a sign, though. All employees must have an form on file before receiving a paycheck. Alrighty.
This over here is the door that we used to come in. And I'll tell a little story. But it must be a door swinging in the wind hitting the building. Look at the wind blowing this.
Yeah.
Okay, woo, yeah. Back to the other creepy story. So when we would come in, I guess it was the first time that I ever came here, there was this chair in the middle of the floor, and there were these like wires down by the back legs, and it looked like someone had been tied to the chair and tortured. It was kind of like a mafia torture scene. So anyway, that's my little story.
Yeah.
If you could be here in person, it is it's like...
Yeah. Let's tell more scary stories in this building, Daniel.
Yeah, why not?
It's really
Better.
good right now. It's a good idea. Okay, we're gonna go to some different areas. This area is freaking me out. Okay, so we're approaching the outbuildings now. The back building kind of scared me even in the daytime, so I guess be ready for anything here. Again, this is the outbuilding that was added later on. If you have watched the other video, you know that we filmed this teal-colored piece of equipment here and asked people what it was. Maybe there was some correct answers, I'm not sure, I don't remember, but if you know what this piece of equipment is, let us know in the comments. I'm really not sure what this room was for. It looks like another room that could have been used for co-op purposes. Those doors are not particularly old. More toilets. There's actually a shower here. Okay, so there actually is quite a bit more to see, and we're going to head into a portion of the building that is divided into smaller rooms. A lot of areas in this building are very heavily decayed, so we have to be careful. So this room looks like it could have been a kitchen. It's got a counter and like a, whatever you call that, back splash thing. Yeah, it's got the hookups here for appliances.
Maybe this was a co-op that served like soup or something like that. You know what I mean? Like a little soup kitchen or something.
It could have been. Storage under there. Yes, there's an upstairs and we will be going there, but there's a way from the inside. Right over here, actually. So there's this little back hallway. There's a lot of bathrooms in this place. You can see that all this is newer. Nothing like particularly.
Watch out for the spider.
Look at that soap though.
Yikes.
Did you ever know that something so clean could look so dirty? I gotta take a picture of that. So there is another bathroom here if I recall correctly. Some shelving. We have a very moldy green toilet seat.
It's a branch against the side of the building.
Definitely hearing some crunchy noises.
Yeah, see this tree is probably one of the branches against the side of the building.
Whew, okay.
You know, loose shingles or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, this place is very different coming at night than in the daytime. I'm gonna let you know right now. Oops. Yeah.
Watch out for those shelving brackets.
Yeah, I don't know. Nothing much in here except inappropriate graffiti. That's the outside. Okay. This is the going to the upstairs part. A lot of these rooms are decayed, so we gotta be careful. Mm-hmm. I came here once by myself. Yes, I know that's crazy. but it was during the daytime. And when I went up here, I got a very uneasy feeling. But I'm back, and I'm brave. So
You're like one of the bravest ladies I know.
alrighty, here we go. Watch out for the blinds. Had to stop to take a photo. And here we go.
Watch your step. 'Cause my hands are full. You go down the bolt on down.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, so we won't be going in here, but
Yeah, let me get my shot. This one's kind of neat looking.
it's just total decay. These were actually here last time, religious pamphlets or magazines. November 2003. There are some little cubbies here that I guess were used for some type of workers. The old tissue box. There's some signatures and things here. I guess at one point you could lock these. It's kind of freaky.
You can actually get out on the roof.
Yeah.
Which, this isn't really picking up too much because it only goes so many feet in front of the camera, the red light. My IR light's probably getting a little bit, how should I say, low battery.
Turn out the light. You can see that moon out there. And the roof, tin roof, right there.
Yeah,
There's a calendar here.
2003?
2005,
Oh,
December of 2005. So if I remember correctly, this room has a mattress in it.
You were good memory.
So, don't know if maybe squatters were here at one point. It's a good probability. Wouldn't give you much shelter from the elements at this point. You can feel the cold chill coming right on in. Surprise! More bathrooms. I'm not going to go in there. There's a door that has fallen, blocking the way. And I don't think there's much to report from in here. Although I might go in here because I didn't go before. No spooky surprises. Except for Daniel.
Yeah, the spookiest of them all. Oh, you stepped on that stick?
No.
Something fell?
I think it was the creaking of the building because of our weight.
Oh, yeah. Maybe we might not want to.
There's a loud sound, but... So this office chair has been there every time I've come, but it moves to different spots. Is this room pink?
I think it is.
I don't remember that before, but it's definitely giving off a pink vibe right now.
Like pink or some kind of a blush color.
This room is really badly decayed. More of those cubbies. So check this out. This room on the other side here does not have a decayed floor. Right next to the one that's completely gone. It's kind of interesting. Still not gonna go in there, but you can see there's another little cubby thing there. But this room is just in much better shape. Maybe facing the sun, not as damp or something. I'm hearing stuff down there, but I'm thinking it's those shower curtains blowing because it sounded like the vinyl swishing. All right, so we can actually get out this way. It's wooden stairs.
Okay.
I went down them before. We can see if they look sketchy or not. Looks sketchy so far.
Good.
Oh, Lord. One at a time.
Okay.
Got stuck in briars. So that was that kitchen area. Okay, you got it? As I fall. So something really different than before is the appearance of these bee boxes. I guess whoever owns the property is now keeping bees here, which is interesting. Last I heard, this property is up for sale, but it's been up for many years, unless they've taken it off the market. There's a creek back there. It's nice in the daytime, not right now though. This overgrown dumpster. It's got a child's bike inside of it. If you can make out that little bit of purple right there.
I guess we can call that the toy.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not officially abandoned until you find a toy, right, Jay? That little car is here somewhere. We didn't see it this time, but last time we went, we found a little Hot Wheels, like VW bug.
That would have been a little hard to find that at night, probably.
Yeah. So, there is one more building, a very small building that we want to show. It's an office, and then we'll be pretty much done.
You need to get that picture right there.
I do. I have that picture in the daytime, but I'm gonna get it now. The moon.
Mm-hmm.
So this little building here is was used as some type of little office. And we can take a quick look here.
My foot landed in a big hole there.
That is actually where I fell before last time I
There's
was
another hole
here.
right by it. I'm doing really good at night, not falling, so.
Yeah, go me. Oh Lord,
Birdie.
we've disturbed a bird's resting place. Sorry, bird. We'll be out in a moment. Oh, okay. Oh, it just flew over my head. Okay. Hey there. There's an old desk here, and look what's on top of it, besides the bird.
A floppy disk. Oh my God.
Now, that's retro.
You ain't kidding. Holy cow. Red one payroll. MS-DOS. God, I remember doing this in high school. Showing my age
Yeah.
right there.
So there was like a little piece of something that said Radio Shack before. Let's see if it's still there. I don't see the Radio Shack thing. Somebody might have taken it as a souvenir of the past. Oh no, it's right there. It's still here. See it?
Yeah, I see it.
So check out the way that I guess the door has deteriorated in these like long strands. Okay, we're headed out to get some shots of the front of the building and then we will be done.
Yes, we will.
So look over there, you can see more what are they called?
Don't
Boxes.
ask me.
Believe it or not, this is another bathroom.
This is the outhouse, what you're saying?
It's not an outhouse. Well, it's an out bathroom. The way the vines are on this building is kind of cool.
Yeah, it looks like one you see at the old ball fields. Railing up top. Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
it's
you
a
can
prison.
you can go on the top of it.
I'm sure the guards used to sit on top of it.
And there's another bathroom like it on the other side. As you can see, it's quite dark. We do have the moonlight, but it's still pretty dark. I waited till the end to do this because I'm going to bring attention with my light. It's kind of hard to get the full picture of just how huge these buildings actually are, because when you stand far away from them, my light doesn't pick them up, but these buildings are really big. I'll have to show a picture of the building in the daytime included with this video, so you can get an idea, or watch the original video with JPVideos YouTube channel. Just looks like some kind of loading dock outside of where we were. Okay, it's freezing.
Yeah,
We
it's
can't
pretty cold.
feel our fingers, and I can't feel my lips. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, we did make it through the big buildings, the big main buildings, and all the outbuildings with no problems. We got to film the outside as well.
Yes, we did.
And the big corn combine thing that the camera is sitting on right now.
Yes, it is.
Overall, that was a pretty cool experience coming here at night. It was definitely a different perspective from when I went during the day. A lot of creaks and groans and crunches and
And when I came here in the past, it was always during the day too. So
right.
so my first time back in 14 years, and it's at night.
It was a little unnerving at times. I mean, there was a few moments when I was like, should we leave?
Yeah, some of the noises actually sound like there was someone else there.
It did. Oh, and we heard thumping on the roof at one point.
Yeah, I think it was a branch or something, but it sounded like somebody was almost running across the roof.
Yes.
Or something.
So, kind of uneasy. But it was a very windy evening, so that's the cause for a lot of it, was the wind moving stuff around. But overall, a success. I enjoyed it. What do you think?
I think that was pretty darn cool to come out here like this.
I'm starting to get into abandoned locations now, so there'll be a lot more of that coming out, as well as the usual stuff I do, touristy things and retro rides and things like that I put a retro spin on. All of that will be coming your way as well. So if you like these different types of things, you know what to do. Please subscribe to this channel, ring that notification bell so you know when the next videos are coming out.
Yes. Click like.
Yes,
Comment.
thumbs up for the video as well, and please comment. I will answer any questions that you have, and I think that's about it.
Yeah, I think you got it, yeah. It was pretty cool out here.
He's got a channel too, so I will put that information under the video as well. We are going to get out of here before
Popo come.
before we get heard babbling away outside at night next to a big combine. Okay, we're done.
All right.
See you next time. Bye. Okay, so the very last thing on our trip here today is the combine. On the original video I did with the other channel, we asked viewers what it was because we weren't sure. It doesn't look like a tractor, it's different. And we were told it was called a combine for corn harvesting. A lot of people were really surprised that it's left out here because it's a very expensive piece of machinery. And they said, relatively speaking, it's really not that old.
There must have been something seriously wrong with it.
Yeah, it's just sitting here rusting.